Okay, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at how to make our first type of source card, and that is a book source. So you can see here that I've put together this packet of information for you. It's loaded onto iTunes U as well, and if you flip through it, what I basically did was compile all of the different types of sources that I thought that you might use and put them into a packet for you. So you can see here, I've gone ahead and if you look at the first line here, it gives you like last name, comma, first name, middle initial, period, title of the book. It really spells out for you step by step how to do it. And then underneath you have examples to help you as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. Take note here, you might be working with a source that has 2 authors, 3 authors. You might be working in an anthology. If you have any questions about what type of source that you have, feel free to come and ask me and I would be happy to help you with that. So the first thing we do is we start with our card. I like to use colored cards for my source cards. A source card is basically the card where you're going to write the information that will go on your works cited page at the end of your paper, but we also use it as a piece in the organization process as we organize our note cards behind the sources for the in-text citations. So go ahead and take this card here, and like I said, I like to use colored cards for my source cards and white cards for my note cards, but you can choose. The first thing you want to do is write your last name and first initial up in the corner. This serves a couple of purposes. First of all, if anything happens to your cards, we know who they are, whose they are, and it also helps me when I collect your cards. I know whose cards I'm dealing with. So we'll go ahead and make this simple, and I'm just going to do a book here that has just one author. So I'm doing the short novels of John Steinbeck here. Let's pull up a little bit so you can see it better. So of course, you guys know where to go to find all of the information on here. This is going to be old news to you, but just as a review, we always find it on the front pages of the book, and that's pretty easy. It's got it all laid out for us there. Now, EasyBib is a great website to get you started, but they don't always do MLA citations correctly. So don't just rely on EasyBib to get you through. Make sure that you're checking it against this packet where these are all copied right out of the MLA handbook for you. So I'm going to take a look at my first entry instructions here. So you'll notice that I should be doing last comma first name. So this is by John Steinbeck. So I'll go ahead and write Steinbeck, comma John. Okay, and you'll see that obviously a period comes after that, and then my title, the short novels of John Steinbeck. Okay, take note of the punctuation also that comes after the title is a period. And I, of course, underline it since I can't write in italics. And then after that, we go ahead and we write the city. So you can see here that the city where this book was published is New York. So I just write New York. And then my punctuation that comes after that is a colon. And then my publisher is typically right next to the city and the Viking Press. You probably, like I said, know a lot of this already, so you can just continue right on through these if you don't even need to finish watching this video. And then we do the Viking Press, and we know that that's followed by a comma, and then we take a look for our year, and we've got our year right there, which is 1953. And then we put a period after that, and then we just write the word print, because this is a source that is actually in print. Now take note, you'll see here that I dropped down the next lines and I indented in, because when we do works cited pages, we indent in all of the lines after the first one. It's opposite of what you would think. It's called a reverse indentation. Okay, and then up here in the upper left-hand corner, this is going to help us with organization later, so just humor me and do this. We put the last name of the source. So the author of this source is John Steinbeck. So I'm just gonna up here go ahead and write Steinbeck. And there you have it. That's easy enough how to make a source card for a book.